Hello, hello. This is Ashutosh Dwivedi here, and you're most welcome on my YouTube channel. Today is my sixth day of English speaking challenge, and today I'm going to talk about my school life. So, thanks for your support, and I'm going to start my video right now. As I told, today I'm going to talk about my school life. So, before talking about my school life, I want to tell you these days I'm creating these solo videos so I can become comfortable speaking in front of camera. And I'm really thankful to all of you who are watching my videos because they are giving me motivation. If you watch my videos, then absolutely I become super motivated to do more and more videos. So that's why I'm here again. So I'm going to talk about my school life. As I told you in my previous videos, that I was born and raised in a small village. So I studied in a village. There was a small school where I used to go, which was not really far from my house. I would go by walking there, and I studied there till fifth standard. After that, my cousin told me about another central boarding government school, that is Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. So he was studying there. So he told my mom about this school. And if you want to get admission in this school, you have to clear an entrance exam. So he told me the procedure and everything. I visited once with my aunt, and I had seen this school. So this was beautiful and amazing. I have never seen such a campus just before because I was a child at that moment and I was studying in my village. So I didn't see many schools. And in village, it was not that just, spacious. It was a small school campus. So when I went there, I was fascinated towards that campus or the school, and I wanted to be the student there. So I started working really hard. I started preparing for that entrance exam of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Kanpur. I used to study throughout the day. I would work really hard to get admission there. And then what happened? Actually, I studied throughout the year. I wrote an exam. My teachers were really confident and they used to believe in me that I'm going to get admission. They would always say that, yes, you are the one who would get admission there. But you know what happened? When result came, I didn't get selection and I was not selected there. I was really unhappy. I didn't think about it that what would happen if I wouldn't be there. So that was just really problematic for me at that time. But gradually, I started healing and I started focusing on my studies. I started going to my school again in my village. But what happened? Suddenly, one day, there was nobody at home. My mother and my sister and my father, all of them, they went to the town just nearby, which is 3 kilometers away from my home. And I was alone at home. Nobody was there at home. And I was just, cleaning the temple next to my house. And then postman came and he asked me, "Did you fill the form of JNBKD, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya?" I said yes, but I was not able to understand. And then he said, "It is your call letter." I was not able to understand. I didn't get my name in the fresh list. I was not selected. Then I went to one of my friends who was living in my neighborhood or who lives in my neighborhood, and he was selected in fresh list. And then I asked him, "Is it the right document?" He said, "Yes, absolutely." So I was really happy. I was over the moon at that time. But I was not able to understand, to be honest, before when postman was coming to my house, I was afraid because being a child, when you get someone who is official, you always get fear. The same fear I had. And I was not able to understand that why he was coming for. But when he asked and he gave me that document, I asked my friend, and when he said yes for it, I was really happy. Then I was waiting for my parents. I was waiting for my sisters, and they came back in the evening. And then I gave this news to them, and they were really happy for a moment. That they were all of them were really happy. I was really excited, but within a single moment, my mother actually became sad because now the thing is that I had to leave. because this is a boarding school and you have to be there. So this was again, we were happy, but again, she became unhappy. The reason, because I had to leave, and I didn't leave my parents. I was living with my parents all the time. So I didn't have any experience of going out or leaving my parents. So that was there. But I was really excited because I wanted to study there, and I found that its school campus was really nice. And then I was just requesting my parents to, you know, work on the documents, and so I can get the admission as early as possible. So I remember I went there in 2012 after Diwali. I was really happy because one of my friends was there who was there for my like same neighborhood. So we knew each other since childhood. So it was very normal for me in the beginning for a month, and I was enjoying because he was there for more than 6 months because he got admission in the fresh list, but I was selected in waiting list. So I went there after Diwali and I was really happy enjoying that. I didn't feel strange there. But unfortunately, what happened? After a month, friend of mine, he was suffering from a stone and he left that school. And that was a moment which was a disaster for me. I would say I was not able to understand that how to react and how I would be able to live there. So it was very difficult. My brother was living. He supported me a lot, and he used to make me understand the value of education or value of studying here. But at that time I was in 6th or 7th standard. I was not able to understand anything, and I used to cry like anything. I used to cry as much as I can, I would say. So I was really upset that time. And due to that, because I was not enjoying there, I was not able to focus on my studies. I left studying. I was just somehow I was getting passing marks, or I used to, but I was good in mathematics. I was good in few subjects. Two subjects were there. I was not able to good at. I was not able to do good at social science and English. Social science, you have to study a lot. You need to study history, geography, and civics. And for English also, because English was completely different from my village curriculum and syllabus. It was CBSE board. So that is there. That's why I started struggling to get good marks, even though I was not scoring very good in social science, like 25, 30 out of 50 sometimes, and in English like 20, 25, not more than that. And then actually it was really hell at that time. So that's how my school life started there. I was really excited, but then I became the saddest person in that hostel. I didn't enjoy any time there. Somehow I was spending my time, and my parents were trying to make me understand that you have to live here because this kind of education we will not be able to provide you in future, or in village it's not possible. They used to visit in 15 days, sometimes weekly once, sometimes once in 15 days. So I was struggling so much. But then in 8th standard, I got one of my best friends. He's still my friend and a very good friend of mine. And then he supported me a lot. And then I started studying together. I started doing well a little bit. But then also, I was a mediocre and average student at that time. In ninth standard, he had to go to just Punjab for migration. He went there. Again, it was difficult time, but at that time I started enjoying sports. I started playing. So I was focused on sports, but I was not able to focus on my studies. So that is not good. When you're living out for the purpose of studying, but you're not fulfilling your motive, that doesn't make any sense, right? I think you agree with me, isn't it? Then till 10th, again, somehow I studied. He was back in 10th standard. We started studying together. We used to share a schedule and we would study together. So somehow I scored like 75%. It was CGPA. So I got like, I received 8 out of 10, which was not considered to be very good, even though till now it is not considered to be very good. Even though it was home board, but I didn't score well. My parents were not happy, even though I was not happy with myself. But what should I do? Because I wasn't enjoying, I didn't focus on his studies. But in 11th standard, I started enjoying the studies. Actually, I didn't choose science due to some reasons, certain reasons, because there were toppers who scored really well, 95%, like 9.4, 9.6, 9.8, or 10 CGPA. So I felt like if I would choose science, in the beginning I was really desperate that if I had to go to any other school as well, I would go there, but I would take science only. My brother also asked me to go for science, but later I realized no, it is not something which is good for me. I wouldn't be able to do well with it. Then I decided to go for commerce. And actually, I studied really well in the first semester and I performed really well. I was in the top five. I think I was in top five, yeah, for the first time in my school career of Navodaya. And I was really happy. I was over the moon. It was fantastic feeling, and it happened due to the support of my friends. At the same time, supportive teacher. I wouldn't forget that one of the best teachers in my life, my account sir, and he supported me a lot. In the beginning, I was disappointed. I was not able to understand whether I would be able to do good with it or not. But when I scored well, I was in top five. I was really happy. And then I started studying continuously. I started enjoying because actually I was favorite of teachers and teacher used to give me the instructions directly. I started sitting on the first bench. Most of the time till 10th, I used to sit in the last benches. But in 11th standard, it was the first time when I chose first bench. I just boosted my confidence that I would sit here. So when I started doing that, I became a better student. My confidence boosted. I started working well, and I started studying well. Every teacher was like helping me and supporting me, and I was getting directly instructions from them. I used to make notes. That's how it was, right? I think all of you can also relate to your school time or the school life. If you are able to do so, write in the comments below about your story of your school. That is there. So now again I came into the 12th, and I was enjoying. I used to study through just throughout the day. Not throughout the day, I would say I was not a morning person at all. I didn't wake up early in the mornings, or even though I didn't study late nights, I was just following a normal routine. Just I would study in the daytime or the evening. That's what I did. And again, that happened due to the support of my teachers. I would say credit goes to my teachers and my friends as well, because they helped me to study hard and to do well in my studies. And by God's grace, I was in the finals in the board exams. Again, I was in the top five. I was in the top five. I scored 88.8% in my stream. And I was really happy. My confidence was really up. And that's what I was expecting from myself, because I studied there for 7 years. I went there in 2012. Until 2017, it was disaster. I was not able to perform well, just in academics. And why I was living out? The reason was my studies. And if you're not able to do something good when you're living out for studies, it doesn't make any sense. But fortunately, due to the teachers and my friends, I was able to do good at the end of my school life. In 2019, I passed my 12th standard with 88.8%, and that was a happy ending. I would say I enjoyed that a lot, and I was confident enough. So that's how my school life ended. And I would discuss all these things in details maybe in some other videos. But that's it for today. But don't forget to write your school life experiences in the comments below. I would also relish them. I would enjoy reading them. So you can also go back to your school time and you can write your memories. You can write your best thing about the school. So that's what I want from you. And thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you. It was really nice, actually, talking to you guys on this particular topic. So bye bye. Take care.